Welcome to another episode in our Parramatta Career Mode series. We are in the final round of the regular season, round 26, and as you can see, our opponents for today are the South Sydney Rabbitohs. As far as their season is concerned, they will be going to finals footy next week, as they set as the 6th ranked team in the league. As for us, we're currently looking for back-to-back wins to close out the season. We currently sit at 3rd. And we need a couple of things to happen if we were to take this minor premiership. And with that being said, I think we've had a pretty decent season up until this point.
Speed to burn out there, and it's where they've been most dangerous all year. I'm looking forward to a feast of tries from them in this one. I'm looking forward.
Alright, so we begin the action 20 minutes into the match with a tackle count reset outside their 10-meter line. With runners set up to the right of us, we throw a cutout ball to Moidoa, who tries to power his way over the line for our first try of the game, but as you can see, he does get held up and rolled on his back. A pretty decent run nonetheless, as we get the red lights. We're back on the second tackle, shifting it to the right, and Takairangi gets driven backwards in the tackle. On the third, with Manu Mao at first receiver, will score one of the easiest tries you will see, as the defensive line just opens up and Mao strolls over for our first points of the game. I don't know what was going on there with the defense, but we get that try nonetheless, as Moses converts it for 6 points. We're inside the final 10 minutes of the first half, as Daniel Alvaro with the fend breaks the line, gets away from the cover defense, and he's going to get pulled down right around halfway as we look to shift it to Nathan Brown. And our captain is wrapped up around 45 meters out. As they set up to the right, we're going to chuck a cutout ball out to the left through Jennings, and Jennings draws in two, gets it away to French, and French steps his way around the defender for our second try of the game. Beautiful footwork on display by Bevan French, who has been pretty decent for us these last few games. A slightly more difficult kick for Moses, but we are going to convert it and turn it into 12 points.
Complete. First half complete. I suppose I can push you for a few words in the first half, Eddie. Got anything better to do?
Oh dear, how much longer can they hang on here? They were saved by...
The second half begins with Alex Johnston at kickoff here, as we find Daniel Alvaro with another fend, and he's going to find Josh Hoffman supporting on the inside, and the makeshift interchange player will score our second try, or our third try, off the kickoff. Probably our first try we've scored like that. Not in general, I don't think, but for this series I'm pretty sure it's our first off the kickoff. Back again on the kickoff with Johnston, fielded once again, with Daniel Alvaro taking the first hit up, breaking the first tackle, and he's going to find Mitchell Moses, who will not be caught, as we race away for back-to-back tries off the kickoff. Some woeful defense by the Rabbitohs as we extend the lead to 20, and Moses makes it 22. So after an eventful 5-minute period off the break, we're back in action with 20 remaining on the clock, and it's the Rabbitohs looking to score some points here as Burgess fends off one defender. That was some back-to-back rampaging runs by the South Sydney forward pack here, as Damien Cook looks for a snipe on the back of those big runs, and he will force himself over. And the Rabbitohs finally get some points on the board through Damien Cook.
Machine-like as he kicks that one.
You can sense the nerves from the home crowd, can't
I would have liked to keep them scoreless, but the Rabbitohs, their forward pack have been coming up with some pretty huge runs, as Cam Murray finds space around the ruck, and he's going to get pulled down inside our 40 as we try to make some changes real quick. It's going to be Adam Reynolds just taking it to the line. 30-meter line, George Burgess bursting through the gap gets an offload away to his brother Sam Burgess, who will shrug off one defender and he will score under the posts. It's just like I was saying, their forward pack have switched into a new gear, but I think it's a little too late as they convert from right in front and they will close the gap to 10. We finally get the ball back. All it took was an error and we are back at the feet of the scrum. As we do terribly here trying to get it out wide, we're wrapped up on the 40. And it's going to be tipped by Moidor. With a damaging run through the middle, this really has been a forwards game. Both packs making gains on either side of the field. And this time it's going to be Brown playing direct and throws a beautiful cutout ball out to Bevan French on the wing, who will score a double. As we take the final shot at goal, a difficult kick for Moses, but we do nail it from the sideline. And that will conclude the regular season. We defeat the Rabbitohs 28 points to 12. We were looking a bit inconsistent, but we kind of steadied the ship in these past 2 matches. Now, with that being the final match, this will be the last time you can vote for who you thought was the player of the match or the top performers of the match. The people's choice will be revealed, or should be revealed, in the next video. And as always, if you made it this far into the video, hit up that comment section with the hashtag OddSquad, slap that like button for more rugby league content, or more content in general. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you later.
Hey, pass the smoky 2 ways. Hey, day smoking since the school days. After school detention got us 2-faced.